Ace, how important is Hollywood nightlife and networking and parties to an acting career, or is it a waste of time and just an excuse to?
Nightlife. I think it's very important. I mean, networking is, yeah, this town. I mean, it's not just a cliche saying, right? Who you know. Like, I mean, that does, carry weight big time. Yeah, I think it's important. I've taken a few like networking classes. There's tons of them in the city. And I think it's important to be able to go out and just meet people. It's a very fine line, and like for me, I was always like, I don't want to be that guy, like I don't feel comfortable with that. Like I'm very personable, but like in a town when people know, like, everyone out there is trying to find out who each other is, like there's a weird pressure there, so it's like, I feel like everybody's already expecting that, and like as genuine as I may be to really like try to engage and talk to somebody, I sometimes was put off by the fact that like, no, but they're gonna think I'm just talking to them to try to find out who they are or what they do, and like that's not, I don't like that pressure. But sometimes it's just put on, it's just my own, sort of pressure that I put on myself. But I think it's very important, and I have tons of friends who are like, I'm shooting this new movie because I met this person at Bar Louie or whatever it was. So there are all these, instances where you meet people. My friend is in town from Canada now, and she met David O. Russell. I forget where she met him, and then they were just struck up a conversation. He brought her into audition for this new movie that he's doing. So it's like, yeah, those things happen. So I think it's really key to find that fine line and not just be at places and things for that. I mean, it's obviously a part of it, and there are times where people just show up to the things all the time, and then you just see the same people all the time, and it's just like, it's timing, right? Like it's make your time worthwhile, and sometimes I feel like if people are doing all the same things all the time, like then I don't know, you've done it already. You know what I mean? You've done it. Find a new way to sort of, market yourself or whatever it is. And I think that that's important to sort of know that like you're spending your time the right way. You know what I mean? And sometimes being out there and grabbing a drink and maybe meeting somebody is great, but like also going home and rehearsing a monologue or something, or working on your craft is also just as strong.